Here with Western High School coach Adam Ratkovich. Coach, last year your first season in Davie. You guys only win 3 games, but you won them at the end. 3 out of 4. Go into spring feeling good about yourselves. It looks much improved these days.
Absolutely. We're just fired up. We had everything going in the right direction at the end of last year, and we've made some serious improvements in the offseason. We picked up Tyler Monaco at quarterback. We believe he's the best quarterback in Broward County. We've got another pickup in Keyshawn Clark at running back from Piper, a tremendous athlete, and then existing players there. You know, we talked earlier a little bit about Elijah Moore. We've got a slot receiver that every college in the country knows about. And like I said, I was on the phone last week talking to Randy Shannon about him. He just picked up a TCU offer. West Virginia, Cincinnati, South Florida, Syracuse, you name it. Everybody's paying attention to this kid, and like I said, the sports fans in South Florida, he'll be a household name by the end of the year. Our offensive line, anchored by Keaton Vanetta over here, he's a monster. He's going to be playing on Saturdays. Elijah's brother, Sean Moore, our leader in the secondary, and we got a 6'1", 230-pound middle linebacker with a last name Rocker, and he's leading my defense, and we're pretty excited about.
Yeah, you talk a little bit about it. I mean, this is your second year in trying to build this program back. Depth, obviously, it has to be a concern, but is that just something that's going to come as we go?
Absolutely. I mean, our overall numbers are good, but the reality is, as we were speaking, quality depth is something that you build over time. So we feel great about our first run talent. We obviously need to improve, in the depth area. We've been training super hard this offseason, professional strength and conditioning through Power Sports Academy, getting these guys ready, getting our young guys ready, but depth is an issue.
And we look back at this time last year, you're going into a season, you lose the first handful of games. Now you're going into this year. It must be like night and day.
Oh, absolutely. We expect to finish well, but we also expect to start fast this year. When we look at the front half of our schedule, and like I said, we believe with what we did, in this offseason and the 7-on-7s and the lineman challenges, that we showed we can really compete. We were going toe-to-toe with people like Booker T and Norland in 7-on-7s. A year ago, we wouldn't have been able to defend ourselves, and coming from the season the year before, I mean, they didn't score a touchdown until their 7th game, so looking from, where we took over even last year, where we were able to improve off the 0-10 season before us, to what we did last year, winning 3 out of the last 4, beating our big rival, your alma mater, Cooper City, for homecoming, and what we did this offseason, we're excited.
You guys going to beat the Coop again this year?
You know what?
Probably.
You know what?
Done deal.
I'm not going to make any predictions. I'm worried about our opening game on the 27th against Barbara Goldman. I don't like to look too far ahead, but Cooper City and Cypress Bay are always going to be a red-letter game at Western. I'll say that.
And you guys have played a tough 8A schedule. I mean, you're definitely testing yourselves.
I believe, like again, we talked about earlier, I believe we're in the best 8A district in South Florida. I'm not afraid to say it. Palm Beach, Dade, I don't care. We line up against the best, and we can run through it. Cypress Bay, Plantation, Flanagan, Miramar, Everglades, South Plant. I mean, there's no cupcakes on that schedule. We got to go to war every week.
One of the coaches in that district just referred to it as the SEC West. I'm not going to name his name. Coach Steve Davis from Plantation.
Steve Davis is a gentleman and a scholar, and it's a privilege to be playing against him.
All right, Coach Adam Ratkovich, the Western Wildcats. Thanks, guys. We appreciate it.